The recent raid on the homes of some judges and their subsequent arrest has been the major discourse across the country. It generated so much reactions in the media situation that the National Judicial Council (NJC) has been forced to speak out on efforts to enforce discipline on the bench. But groups like the Forum of NGOs do not appear impressed.
When we say corruption in the judiciary, we are choosing our words carefully because we don't believe that the Nigerian judiciary is corrupt. However, that there is corruption in the Nigerian judiciary. The substantive issue is corruption. Is it true that there are people, that these people are actually corrupt, and that whose sums of money were found in their places? If that is so, the question of the procedure that was taken will be a secondary thing. End of quote. We will come back to the issue of procedure later. But let us examine what Mr. Bola Ajibola said. That fighting corruption is vital, and it is going to come with many provocations, an open show of ungratefulness by the same Nigerians that Buhari administration is working hard to save.
The forum also berated the NBA for faulting the procedure adopted by the DSS in enforcing a search warrant on the homes of some of the judges.
He urged Mr. President not to bow to pressure against the anti-corruption war. The role of NJC and NBA. Since the arrest of the judges and their later release, we believe that the NJC and the NBA have been doing everything possible to muddy waters and to water down the efforts of the federal government to tackle corruption in the judiciary. Their strategy has been to focus on the procedure in terms of who arrested who and whether such arrests are constitutional, rather than the substantive issue, which is corruption. This is where the words of Justice Uwaifo, that the procedure should be secondary, while the subject matter is very important.
The NJC had recently claimed it acted on all petitions against judges, but the activists are quick to reel out several petitions that were forwarded to the NJC but were ignored.
Between year 2000 and 2016, not one of the 73 judges sanctioned by an NJC for various acts of corruption was prosecuted. The NJC has also refused to release the record of its proceedings in recommending sanctions against those judges.
Members of the forum also want the federal government to call the governors of Rivers and Ekiti states to order, who allegedly are using their immunity to obstruct the course of justice in recent times. Francis Etuko, PTV News, Abuja.